Hi, this is Anthony Parent with some bonus content. We were just discussing the recent FATCA same country exception bill in our post-show reel, and we realized John has a really good point. John, I want to tee this up for you here. What we have is that the proposal given is that the IRS is going to allow certain types of bank accounts, depository accounts, to not have to be reported. Now, is there any reason why such a prohibition would be fairly completely useless?
Well, initially we talked about the fact that it was restricted to depository accounts in any case, which is the most basic type of bank account. But it occurred to me after our discussion this morning, which is why these discussions are always so educational, get you thinking about this stuff, right? But if I am not mistaken, the way the FATCA IGAs are currently written, right as they exist now, is that with respect to depository accounts that in the aggregate are less than $50,000 US, there's no requirement for the bank to report that anyway, right? So the reality is, given how restrictive the depository account is, that I'm not sure that it even really adds anything to what the banks already have. Now, it has nothing to do, of course, on the other side with respect to individual 8938 reporting. I mean, understand, okay, if you're an individual listening to this, that the fact that a depository account doesn't have to be reported to the bank and FATCA doesn't mean that you're not required to report it on Form 8938. But what that kind of tells me is that whoever drafted that bill, I really don't think understands the FATCA IGAs and the way the thing is currently operating. But anyway, just a thought, which I suppose, it doesn't give me pleasure to say this, but I think it's sort of further confirmation of the uselessness of it, right?
Well, thank you very much, Jeff. Keith, anything to add?
No. John is quite astute with this. I mean, he's absolutely correct.
So we appreciate it, and hopefully, in our, we get great comments from our viewers, and we also find a lot of great guests. So this is all very helpful for us as we sort of all talk, because one of the things we have is people say, "How do I help?" Well, the thing is talking about it with people, and as you start talking about it, you realize how absurd it is, and how all of these fixes can never solve the problem, and they're only going to add to the problem. This is Anthony Parent for John Richardson and Keith Redmond. Thanks again for joining us.